I can't lie, I'm kind of feeling slightly overwhelmed. I don't even know where to put this. I've got, Okay y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Sylvie, aka Frizzy, and today I'm having a bit of a mare. It's the time of the month. It's just a bit of a mad day. But I've been trying to look for one of my books that I really want to read, and for the life of me I can't find it, which has now triggered me. So now I have to actually set up this bookcase because I need to find my book. I need to stay hydrated, man. I feel a mess. So yeah, I've got a bag of books there, and I've got two whole, I don't know if you can look, I've got two whole shelves. What's your English? Two whole, what are them called? Storage boxes of books, because I need to find my book. It's mad. Do you know what it is? It's like when I read, I have to be in the mood to read certain books, and there's a book that I'm now in the mood to read. So I need to find a book before my mood changes and I'm not in the mood to read the book anymore. It sounds mad, but I get it. It makes sense to me. You feel me? Of course I had a snap break because this stuff be tiring, but yeah. Kill me. All right. Making sense again. Bam, bam. All right, about half. Okay. See, it's an organized mess. The banter is I clearly don't want to prosper because the right side of my face is broken out in whole heap of spots. Yeah. I'm on my third packet of popcorn today, and I don't know if it's my first or second Snickers. You know when you know. You know when you know that you shouldn't be eating this stuff, but it's like chop life or let life chop you, huh? I'm just trying to increase my water intake because balance. Balance. I'm disgusting. Right, but I genuinely have an organized mess. I know what everything is. I think I'm just gonna put it up and show you guys. I feel like this is like a look as to how my brain works, because it's just here, there and everywhere. First things first, I've never I feel like I used to say, no, I'm not really into poetry, too tough. But the pile says differently. The pile says, no matter lie. My little poetry section. I feel like your typical RH Sin, Rupee Core. Oh, and I've got a good mix. I think one of my favourite that I think I got it last year, the year before, is by an American author, poet. Her name's Morgan Parker, and the book's called Magical Negro. I'm saying the book, the poetry collection. Oh, and I've read this, which I really like. It's called Redesire, and that is by Afshan D'Souza Lodi. I actually interviewed her as well, so I quite like my little poetry collection. I always say that I don't really care much about order, and then you'll see me doing the most. So maybe I do. Right. These are just academic, not even academic books. So I did an A-level in English language and literature. I did 2 years in 1 year because I was a bad U and I got kicked off of my other courses and I needed to make enough credits. So I did English literature and language, and I've got like your typical Othello, a streetcar named Desire, and Cupcakes and Kalashnikovs. This thing was mad intense. So it's written all by female journalists, and it's basically some of the most triggering and groundbreaking articles written by females. I feel like my teacher at the time was definitely a feminist. She was like this long grey-haired woman. I would definitely say bohemian hippie vibes. But yeah, she put us on, she made us read this, and it was actually really banging, and I've just kept it ever since. Hey, don't drop, hey! Damn, there's just so many books. Get rid of this tramp. Woo. All right, I have about 4 fantasy books. I know I told you guys before that I wasn't too into fantasy. I've got 4, all black authors. It just happens to be. But yeah, so I'm growing more and more into fantasy, but a little bit this, a little bit that. Then I've got the most random sort of self-help, sort of question your mind sort of books. In all fairness, I rarely read them. I've got Achieve Anything in just 1 year. I ain't even read it. The one book that I actually have read is Emotional Intelligence, which has been helping me quite a lot these days because I've been trying to level up because people are getting me mad and it's not every day fight. So I've been trying to boost. What else? What else, my friend? Hey, I have a whole clump of Dorothy Coomson books. I don't put them in a certain section. They have their own section because she's a phenomenal woman. Dorothy Coomson, Black British, Ghanaian author. Generally thriller crime is her thing. Yeah, she's always got a little twist, a little something. And I just ordered her new book, so that'll be coming tomorrow. Because why do I not have her new book? I'm meant to be a die-hard fan, and this is how I treat a woman. That'll be on its way. Cheese! How you gonna treat me like that? How you gonna treat me like that? Money don't say you love me. If you really care, boy. As you can see, I don't really have no set order as to how this is gonna work. I'm just trying to finesse, like squeeze things in and make it not look too frumpy, basically. So we literally go with the flow at this point. Ooh. Okay. Massive books. So these are the 2 photo biographies that I own. One is by Paul Gilroy, he's an academic. I actually had a meeting with him. Really amazing, intellectual man. So this is his book. And it's literally decades worth of Black Brits in photographs. And I also have the photobiography of Martin Luther King Jr. I got this as my 16th birthday present by a special person. I love thee. And yeah, I kept it ever since. I love it. Photobiography is just bang. I don't have enough. But I also think you don't want to have too much. It's one of those ones. But the 2 that I've got, I'm loving. These are what's left. So we've got this little cute lineup so far. And then all of this stuff is left. So these are my piles of books. I'm calling this pre-visionary. So these are the books that I used to buy before I started being a lot more conscious and intentional with my buying. So these are all white authors. Shout out to that, I still read. I love Leslie Pierce's books. And Cassie Hope Fletcher did some really, really cute love books. And then, the typical Sophie Kinsella, Jojo Moyes. So they're the pre-visionary books. But I mean, they still are alright. I still like them. These are some really cute books. So my lecturer is moving to Australia. So she gave me her books, which I thought was really cute, and she was very intentional because she knows my stance on the sort of books I'm reading, isn't it? So she hooked me up. And these are all academic books. When I say academic, these are like really thought-provoking. So we've got Black Marxism, some study books, media and comms, a lot of radio-based stuff, race and cultural studies. So these are things that I'm trying to do for further study. The Secret Lives of a Secret Agent, that's written by Tim Crook. So this was my uni lecturer. Guys, banter. I call him my gramps, my granddad, because I just love him so much. And it's taken like 2 years. And now when he emails me, he signs off saying, "You're sincerely Gramps." So he's finally got with the program eventually. These are like a lot of race related books. So I showed you guys this book before, 100 Great Black Britons. This is Why I Resist by Dr. Shola Moss. I've got Rennie Edo-Lodge's Why I'm No Longer Talking to White People About Race. Kehinde Andrews, Back to Black. And this is Black Radicalism for the 21st Century. His publisher sent me 2 copies. Natives by Carla, Trevor Noah, Born a Crime, Robin DiAngelo is actually a white academic, and she talks about white fragility, which to learn from the other side was really good. And this is a book that I recommend, which I really like. I Will Not Be Erased, Our Stories About Growing Up as People of Colour. Geldom are just a massive publication that are built by and for women / non-binary women, people of colour. So if you don't know about Geldom, get to know about them. And then I've just got a bag of books that just come on, like the Queenies, these are just the books. Let me know, guys, if you want me to go into like a bigger list and discussion about the books, because there's a bag of books. Okay, and this officially is my list of books that I have not read. So some of them you will know. I also really need to read Hard Times in Paradise, The History of Seychelles from 1827 to 1919. My mother is Seychellois. I am a very proud Seychellois. I need to know more about my roots and history, because you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you're from. So I need to figure that out. I'm gonna put these away and then swipe back to you. That's the plan. Got stuff parking, we're back. And yeah, I feel like I missed out a vital point. I am wearing my dressing gown and my PJ top. Sometimes it just be like that. You just wear what you got. So yeah, my bookcase is popping. We back, baby, we back. And I got a bag of books to read. Did I tell you that I found 3 books on my bookcase that I already had? So I've got 3 duplicates. Like, make it make sense, make it make sense. I'm gonna show you the books. Wait there, I'll be back. So this book I already had. It's the African trilogy, Chinua Achebe, a Nigerian great, a literary giant. I read Things Fall Apart in college when I was doing my A-levels, and then I bought the trilogy, and then one of my teachers, the one that I was telling you was moving to Australia, she gifted me this. And I knew I already had it, but it just felt really nice that she was gifting it to me. So now I need to probably re-gift this to someone else. Blood, tell me why I told you guys in my last video about this big, amazing book that I already owned, that I haven't read. I've got to learn to do better. Audre Lorde, Your Silence Will Not Protect You. I've actually given 1 or 2 copies away of this during some of my book giveaways on my website. But at this point, I think I must have had 3 of these books, so I need to give another book away. So if you live in the UK, you might be gassed because you might be receiving a brand new book. It gets like that. Just look at the sexiness. Ha! Look how sexy it is. It's just sexy. What else? This is the book that I was looking for. I'm telling you now that if I did this mad thing and did not find a book, there would be beef in this household. There would be beef. You know when someone drops the remote, you can't find a remote and you're accusing everyone? There'd be beef over this book. So I'm glad that I found it. It's just a nice little short book. I think it's like 170 pages. That's gonna be done in like 2 days. No, I lied, in about less than 24 hours. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book. Pretty sure there'll be a review or something because you know how my life's getting set these days. My water finish. Water goes, time flies when you're busy having fun. I sound so sarcastic. What did I have? Okay, at first, as you've seen, at first, I was bamboozled, bro. I said, what am I supposed to do with this stuff? You know, like I know it's books, but I said, what am I supposed to do with this? How does one unpack this stuff? But now that it's all up, I'm like, that was fun-ish, sort of. But yeah, I really did. Do you know what? I feel like when I looked at certain books, I was like, wow, you own that book. I feel like my spots are dancing. I've had some more popcorn. I've had a lot of popcorn. In between recording, I've been having loads of breaks. I'm popcorning. This isn't a good look. This isn't a good look, guys. But yeah, peace out.